like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Y'all press 2 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. If y'all can hear me, press 2. I got a mic check. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm finna go in real quick, man. I'm finna go in. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Okay. Yeah, y'all can hear me? All right, man. Look, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this, you guys. You still gonna stand beside this dude, Candace Owens? Candace Owens. Candace, you sat up there capping for this dude the whole time. You sat up there, he got a retrial and was found guilty on the top charge. In a retrial now, are you not gonna accept the verdict by his peers, by a jury of his peers? Candace Owens sat up here standing behind this dude. This man already got a conviction in a whole different case. Somehow he got this case retried, and I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. So Harvey Weinstein was found guilty of sexual assault after a New York retrial, right? Now, Harvey Weinstein, right, following 5 days of heated deliberation between jurors, 7 female and 5 male jurors unanimously voted today to convict this disgrace on your screen on one of 3 counts. He was also found not guilty of an additional sexual assault charge, and the jurors have yet to reach a verdict on an R-word charge. The verdict comes following reports that jurors had tension behind closed doors during deliberations, right? Juror number 7, described as a 25-year-old computer kid, complained to the judge on June the 6th that jurors were gossiping about another member, adding, in good conscience, I don't think this is fair and just. Sound like something that might go down in this case we talking about on this channel too, the other case. I try to tell y'all, let's keep going. There's a bit of shunning happening, he reportedly said before asking to be dismissed from the case. However, the judge reminded the juror that he took an oath and the trial would fall apart if he left. Harvey Weinstein's lawyers requested a mistrial over what the jury called playground drama, but the judge quickly shot that down. By Monday, it was clear the jurors were still struggling, begging for coffee to help give them energy during grueling hours of long talks. Right? Harvey Weinstein's retrial began on April the 15th while the disgraced Hollywood producer, and y'all smash the like button as y'all come on in, has been battling cancer. The 73-year-old was initially sentenced to 23 years in a New York prison for 2020 for a third-degree R-word charge and one count of criminal sexual act. He was convicted for forcefully performing oral sex on a former Project Runway production assistant named Miriam Mimi Haley and for an attack on a hairstylist named Jessica Mann. However, in April of 2024, the ruling was overturned by the New York Court of Appeals with a 4-3 vote. It was reportedly decided at the time that testimonies from prior bad acts witnesses should not have been allowed because it was unnecessary to establish the defendant's intent and served only to establish the defendant's propensity to commit the crimes charged. It went on to say that during Harvey Weinstein's retrial, a third accuser that did not participate in the 2020 case was presented. Did I tell you when they come back with more accusations? So it says Kaja Sokola, a former model from Poland, alleged that Harvey Weinstein, right, molested her at his apartment when she was only 16 years old. She claims that years later in 2006, he then allegedly lured her to a Manhattan hotel room by promising her movie scripts and pinned her to a bed forcefully to perform oral on her. Now, this is multiple girls who have said this. The other girl said that this nasty, sick weirdo forced her to have oral on her period. And so she told this buffoon that he had, you know what I'm saying? She told this buffoon that she was on her period and that she had her tampon inside of her. But it didn't stop this animal. She said this animal took the tampon out and still gave her oral on her period. Freaking disgusting. So Sokola previously sued over her allegations, and she was paid $3.5 million in settlements and compensation. Now, Harvey Weinstein was being charged in the retrial for a 2006 claim, but not the, other allegation that he was facing, right? Sexual misconduct allegation. So the Miramax founder pleaded not guilty to all charges and denied he ever R-worded or sexually assaulted anyone, right? In their closing arguments, Harvey Weinstein's lawyers tried to portray their client as the victim. They tried to make it seem like Harvey Weinstein was a victim, claiming that the accusers were using their youth, their beauty, and their charm, their charisma to get stuff from this nasty old geezer. She said, I know it's going to sound crazy, but he's the one who was being abused. He's the one who's getting used, defense attorney Arthur Adala argued on June the 3rd. Aside from his case in New York, Harvey Weinstein received a 16-year sentence in 2022 or 23 for forcible R-word, forcible oral copulation, and sexual penetration by a foreign object. That's nasty. This dude put a foreign object in a girl's you-know-what. Just nasty, bro. And the same type of oral sexual things the other girl said, same type of MO, right? After a California trial that he has, however, appealed that decision. So he appealed that one as well. So he running around here appealing everything and getting found guilty. So, sir, I hope they hit your ass with the book and throw your ass in prison, and you will spend the rest of your life in prison. And Candace Owens, you was running around here, running your mouth, standing up behind this guy. Where you at? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, but I know you not. This is how you get down. You got a lot of people fooled, Candace. You ain't got me fooled. Candace Owens, you got a lot of these people fooled. You ain't got me fooled. You don't fool me. You stood up behind Harvey Weinstein, one of the biggest. This dude basically was the start of the goddamn Me Too movement. And you went and stood up behind him trying to be funny and play games and got people out here actually believing Candace Owens. Now, what type of lame ass excuse she gonna make today that he was found guilty on that top charge? What type of lame excuse is she gonna find out today? Period. You think a girl, I want y'all to ask y'all a question. You think that girl going to court and lying, saying that this man gave her oral on her period and took her tampon out and it was blood everywhere and he still gave her oral. You think she lying about that? You really think she's lying about that? But Candace Owens standing behind this guy. Absolute disgrace, man. But he's going to be gone. So he's going to be gone. Harvey Weinstein is going to be out of here, bro. So he, like I said before, I told y'all he was going to get found guilty. So now, you know what I'm saying? He's going to wait on his sentencing. And it doesn't even matter if he gets a retrial in the other case, because he don't been found guilty on the top charge in this case. He going to prison for 20-something years. And guess what? Harvey Weinstein is, like I said, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Nah, it wasn't consensual, T-Rex. Sorry. Let me tell you something, dog. When you have that many women coming out against you saying this type of stuff, this dude getting charged in different states, that many types of women, bro, all the women ain't lying, man. Bro, that woman ain't lying about this, man. I don't believe that woman's lying about this nigga doing this on her period, bro. What person you know gonna make up that story? Just think about this. Who makes up that type of story? That he took off my tampon and gave me oral against my will. Who makes that up? And then look at him. Look at him. Crazy work, man. But they got different, rules for different folks. So they need to all go ask Candace Owens, why in the blue hell was she standing behind a guy like this? I know why, though. Candace Owens know where her bread is buttered. So, like I said before, and I'll leave it at that, I just totally disagree with her stance on this whole situation. I think it's so wrong. So wrong, I believe. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all feel about this, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. What do y'all feel about this situation with Harvey Weinstein? Y'all gotta let me know because, again, bro, are we gonna keep the same energy? This dude was found guilty in a retrial in a court of law. Found guilty on the top charge. So is there going to be crying? Is there going to be arguing about the verdict and the legitimacy of the verdict? It shouldn't be no complaining about this. That man got a retrial, something a lot of people don't get. A lot of people, once they get you the first time, you out of here, bro. This man, and we all know why he got a retrial, because of his fame and fortune. That's how he got a retrial, his fame and fortune. Period. So if he was a broke cat, I guarantee you wouldn't get no retrial. He got a retrial and lost. And this type of stuff I told y'all gonna happen with these cats. These cats gonna get exposed. They gonna get retrials and get the hell beat out of them in a retrial. I told y'all this. Let me know what y'all think, though, man.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8 weight-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.